Oh, hello, everybody. Let me refresh and share. Hey there. Oh, I'm coming live everywhere. All right, please share this page. As you guys know, I run retreats. Hi, Kaz. Kaz, do you want to come on? Do you want to come on and talk to me on here? Even for 5 minutes? Hi, gorgeous. If you wanted to come on, Kaz, you can come on here. I'm just going to share this to one more spot to make sure that the Ageless Body get it, because I just told them over on Instagram I was going to do that. So if you wanted to come on, I'll wave to you there. I can bring you onto camera and you can actually talk about your experience on the Ageless Body Retreat. So let me know, as long as you can't see me. I think you can see, I think we can see you. So I'll give you some time to brush your hair, but you always look gorgeous, so you shouldn't say that. You shouldn't say that. So you always look gorgeous, and you certainly look gorgeous to me. The post I did underneath this, actually talking about our Ageless Body Retreats, I think has a video of Kaz talking about her experience on retreats, but also with the Ageless Body. So when you come on here, send me the love and likes, share this stream. I actually wanted to talk about what I love. I'm going to wave to Anita. She's someone who's coming on retreat as well. So controversially, I've called this why you won't make changes when you go on retreat or holiday. What I see when I work with, and I'm talking about thousands and thousands of women that have come through the Ageless Body transformations, thousands of women that we've talked to, thousands of people that have actually stepped forward to ask us about what we do, have actually all come through our transformations. Plus they've talked to me about what we do. They might not have actually been brave enough to want to be bossed around by me, but they've certainly actually stepped towards us to find out what we do. And here's what I've called this video. I've called this video, or this live training that will go to YouTube and it will go get shared, hopefully by you guys who are already on. Send me the love and likes. Is that here's why nothing will change if you guys go on retreat or go for a holiday. So everyone says, I just need a holiday, right? I just need a holiday. I just need to go on a retreat. I just need to make a change, right? And I run retreats, right? I run retreats, absolutely love running retreats. And hi everybody who's on here. Lots of guys, lots of gals, which is really good. And I've had a lot of men actually send their wives to me for their transformations. And it's not just a body transformation of health, but it's absolutely other stuff as well. So here's why you won't make change. If you binge wellness, yeah, and it's just for those moments in time and you don't make any lasting change, then you won't make change. Whether it's a holiday to Phuket or Mexico, depending on where you're actually heading from and to, or go on a wellness retreat or a yoga retreat, you won't make change. So what was very, very important to me when I developed my Ageless Body Retreats was there's some before education, away time on retreat education, and then after education. Because when you go away, you can be perfect when the yoga instructor turns up, right? When the great food is there for you, you can be perfect on retreat and you can binge wellness. You can get your head right. You can get your body right. But when you go back home, what happens? Yeah, what happens? Send me the love and likes, guys. Share this stream, write retreat in the comments bar. So write retreat in the comments bar, share this stream, and I'll absolutely send you a freebie. So what actually happens to you? So you're away on retreat, right? You've gone, right, I'm going to go on retreat. This one's only $1,000. right? This retreat's only $1,000. And I'm going to go, and it's a bit of a budget retreat. Yeah, okay, you know, we're doing yoga every day. They give us some mung beans. They, you know, give us some veggie food. Fine, fine, fine. Great. When I get back home, what do? Well, I've still got to do school pickup. I've still got to do the washing. I've still got to sort out my mum, my dad, my sister, my brother, my boss, my kids, my whatever. And you go back to your old ways. So whilst away, you've binged on wellness and well-being. And when you head back, or when you get back, you've actually fallen back into your old ways. So on our Ageless Body journeys, we don't allow for that. So we actually have you come in 2 to 3 weeks to our programming before we go away. Please send me the love and likes, guys. And if anyone wants to actually come on screen, and there's loads of you on here, please let me know, because I'll actually pop you onto screen. And Kaz has sent me a message here. So I'm going to bring her on, and she can actually talk about her experience with us on retreat, etc. So I'm adding her. So,
hello.
Oh my God, there she is. Okay,
hello,
so that's
beautiful.
really, really cool. So Kaz, welcome and hello. And I don't know what you've done, because you always look gorgeous to me, but I find that red lipstick helps. I don't know, maybe that's top secret. Ageless Body, top secret. Distract them with the lipstick. You look gorgeous.
Yes.
So I'm talking about retreat, and you have been the embodiment of Ageless Body, and part of the reason that I say that is that every single thing that I've actually produced, talked about, written a blog about, you know, asked you guys questions in and around, you've actually then taken on board and practiced it. Do you think that is the key to the Ageless Body?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, right at the very beginning, to do the 6-week transformation as a start, you have to make the decision that you're really going to do this for you to get the absolute measure out of it. Because I mean, all the information you have, all your words and everything, all your aims and everything are all there. But if you don't make the decision to do it and throw yourself into it and be open to change, maybe it's not going to work for you. Linda is there as your beautiful way of changing mindsets, but it's got to be up to us to move. We've got to be able to shift that. But you know, like, I mean, for me, I mean, the eye opener was that I actually decided I had to make it because of health problems and stuff. But when I did it, I threw myself into it with such gusto because of your enthusiasm too, you know, and I could relate to you because you were actually going through the same things that I am. There's not many people out there, women like you, that aim for women over 40. And that's when it's really important for us. Like, I've learned so much from you, from the importance of rest, the amount of sugar overload that we have and the effects that it has on your body, how you move your body, how you can nurture your body, and how you can actually be in tune too. And that's really the most benefit that I got out of the retreat, is actually becoming more and more in tune with yourself and your own body and your needs and what works for you, and relating to women that you haven't ever met either, which is, I think, is just fantastic too, because it's stepping out of your comfort zone. Again.
Totally. So as we transform, thank you also for saying that in your own words and in your own experience as well. It actually brings a tear to my eye, but also why, in fact, I get up at ridiculous o'clock every morning and keep moving forward, doing interviews to the States today. But it actually came up today, is that, you know, this beautiful integrative health doctor overseas is actually working with women who are over 40, and he's seeing them as the transformation of the world, to be honest. So once they get their health right, their emotional health right, then it's crazy, crazy, crazy what we can actually achieve. So I commend you and thank you for being able to turn up honestly to all of the work. So you've actually turned up. You said you're, performing, your health was down here, and you're a normal lady. Yeah, normal lady, and these health issues started to present themselves. So this is in general, not in specific, but most of my ladies around Kaz's age, late 40s, start to say this: no sleep, fatty liver issues, depression issues, overwhelm, anxiety, non-confidence. They are struggling with weight or struggling to try to lose weight. And this is not unusual at this time. But unfortunately, when they go and seek help because they're at fever pitch, oh my goodness, I don't know what to do else, is that all they've actually really met with is two things. Well, lose some weight and maybe some HRT will help you. Now, unfortunately, that's the mainstream of what people are hearing, but consistency and work, and if we go back to our original topic here, is that will a retreat change you? No, but 2 months of solid coaching that we give with our retreats absolutely will. Kaz purports to that because she came through our 6-week transformation program 1 year before she even met us on retreat. And on retreat, she got to meet all the little gorgeous crazies that we attract, whom I love to death, and are coming back to us in August. And what they are saying yes to is more vitality, more health, better body, better showing up, and better commitment, like you've actually mentioned, to what you're wanting to achieve moving forward. And that I commend you guys to, because yes, I'm showing you the way, but really you guys are actually going into the darkness, right? Fully into the darkness to actually say, hey, Linda, we don't know what to do, in fact, but obviously you do. Show us the way. Absolutely show us the way.
You've certainly got to make that decision within yourself for you to fully get the benefit. And that goes with any program that you undertake, anything that you achieve in life. You've got to make that decision that you're going to want to do it. And then if you throw yourself into it, the opportunity is endless. And for me, I've been with you now for just over 2 years, and I've never looked back. And I mean, the challenges for me now are a hell of a lot different than they were 2 years ago, because I've lost my 20 odd kilos and I've lost all my, all the weight that I've wanted to, but I've since injured myself. So this is an interesting challenge for me too, because now I've got to change my way of exercising, posture, the way I stand, the way I walk. And not being used to being injured and inhabited in any way. I've always been quite a fit person, a lot of my life. So that in itself is challenging. So it's a different journey for me. That's what I'm trying to say.
It's a new transformation. So we're always transforming. It's a new transformation. Transformation is actually what we do at the Ageless Body. You're transforming into something else. But the thing is that, let me tell you, is that Kaz injured herself because she was actually feeling so good. She just pushed that little bit too hard, that end. She wasn't a crazy rock climber at the time or anything like that. It's just that she pushed a little bit too far. And also we're all at this mercy. At this end is that inflammation in the body it's the new conversation that we're all having, whether it be in diet, exercise, and all the rest of it. There's loads of people on this stream. If you could send me the love and likes, that'd be really good, because I now feel like I'm having a conversation with Kaz, but I want to also make sure it's going to all of my groups and anyone else that you guys have shared on. Do you guys need to ask any question in reference to this? Because I wrote a very, very, very popular blog quite some time ago about binging wellness, because I've seen this for years and years. And people often say, Linda, how do you look so good at that age? Why have you got so much energy at that age? Why are you up at 4 and, you know, doing this and doing that, whatever? Is that here's the thing, is it's consistency and commitment. I commit to my formula, the Ageless Body formula. I try to hit it at 90 to 100% of its maximum every single day. And then I actually try to make sure that I get, you know, the rest that I'm actually needing, and making sure that I'm balancing it with helping all of you guys with all of this. But it is a long-term program, just like our 2-month retreat package is. Yes, you come away with us for the time that we're away, and we intensively work you in that time. But we detox you 2 weeks before you come. You come away for the time that we're actually away. You have a beautiful time. We do retro aerobics. You swim in the magnesium pool. You take a massage. You talk to the other age-related women whom actually know where they're wanting to head, right? Been around our work for some time, or even just 6 weeks, and then they come into to our retreat programs. Then they actually want and are ready to set some goals for when they go back home, because if you're just aimlessly meandering through all this material, you binge when you go on holiday, or you go on a budget retreat to do yoga or whatever else or other, it doesn't necessarily even know who you are, understand what your journey is, or can age appropriately apply all the information that you've got there at retreat. So be educated when you make your guesses, 1, around your transformations, 2, around your health information, and then also how you're actually spending your holidays. And I wrote a post a little while ago that was so popular about how my family holidays were never about me. You know, I would watch the kids swim in the pool, which I would do at home anyway. I would make sure that they were packed well. I was packed well. I might have got a little bit more sunshine and, you know, not have to cook, but I never liked the food wherever we were going anyway, because my food is simple and better, you know, on our systems. And Kaz will purport to that. She's nodding because her husband and everybody loves our food. It's not hard, and it's yummy.
Not at all.
And it's cheaper than eating someone else's crap food on resort or wherever we were on holidays. So if you're thinking a holiday will give you the shifts and changes you need, I'm not believing you. But if you want to convince me, awesome. Talk to me. Pick up the phone. I'm not believing you that a holiday will get the shifts that you need. But our Ageless Body retreat and retreat package for the 2 months certainly does, because it takes care of a woman who's like me, who's like Kaz, whom has done it all, looked after families, looks after loads, got lots of balls in the air, and is dealing with not being 20 anymore.
No. It's a whole new ball game, even when you're over 50.
That's it. It is a whole new ball game, and no one's talking about it. Or if they are, they're talking about what's not okay about it.
Yeah.
And then they're trying to dull it down with the only stuff that seems to come up that's actually applied, you know, as the first point of call. And there's so much more to explore. And the work is the work, is the work, is the work. So if I can encourage you all to actually share this stream, I really appreciate it. I appreciate Kaz coming on here, because she's just a delight. And am I allowed to talk a little bit about where you arrived at me with?
Yeah, of course you can. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So when Kaz arrived to me before she did her 6-week program, she actually had pre-diabetes, fatty liver disease. She was quite down, depressed, and not feeling so great about herself. And as she has actually already told you guys anyway, she was 20 kilos above what she is now, the gorgeous, her gorgeous self. So I guess a lot of people wouldn't have thought she was 20 kilos overweight. Maybe she was carrying an extra dress size because she looked adorable. But she's managed to shed this weight. She is quite the athlete, and only because, and all of you guys can be the athlete as well, only because she commits to exercise each day. She commits to, and sometimes less, sometimes more. You would agree, and I do the same. Sometimes less, sometimes more. Loads of great hydration, beautiful whole foods, and she's learned to bring those foods to her family, and it's not broken the budget, been difficult, and been hard at all. You know, she's actually...
In actual fact, yeah, like, just, sorry to interrupt you there, Linda, but
Please do.
I've actually found it cheaper, because you're actually shopping to a menu.
Yeah.
And you're buying what's in season, you know. So I think, you know, in that respect, you can't really go wrong, you know.
Not at all.
And it's just whole food. It's the way our grandmothers used to cook for us.
Yeah.
You know, and food is medicine, you know. We've got to get out of that habit of going to the doc and getting meds and all that sort of stuff, you know.
What's really interesting is to quote, I was actually interviewed this morning to Boston to a doctor, and he interviewed me about our transformations. And he said this, which was really interesting. If there's cancer causing foods, there's cancer preventing foods.
Yeah.
So we don't need to look too far about what those are. But the problem is that they're actually not creating much money or industry. They are literally going to your farmer's market and getting the best sources possible available to you today. And that's how simple it is. And I then said to him, I said, without, you know, distracting anyone from wanting to date me or thinking that I'm good wife material, I made a breakfast this morning that literally cost about 49 cents. It was cut up lettuce with some good egg mayonnaise that I'd actually bought from the farmer's market last week, and a couple of boiled eggs chopped up. And I call it egg salad. Somebody else would call it, what the hell are you doing? But it keeps my body really sharp. It's lazy food. It's fast food. It's a one bowl. It was a one bowl affair, right? And it didn't look that great. Like you know, I'd get no points on MasterChef. But do you know what? It is cheap, budget friendly. I'll have it again tomorrow. It was super yummy, and it keeps me in shape. So have a think about. There's a whole other level in our mindset stuff. Is that what is food for you? For me, it's fuel, and it needs to get done so I can keep sharp, so I can keep helping people and keep coaching people. If food is trying to fill you up on an emotional level and on a level where you're actually wanting to, the food to take, or the drink, to take the place of affection, your business, a partner, love, it ain't gonna happen. No. I'll tell you right now. And you get that information super cheap, under 50 cents. So it ain't gonna happen. Kaz, do you have any parting words?
See, as you know, when I go skiing and stuff, you know, like I boil up all my eggs, keep them in the fridge. I just have them of a morning with a spinach salad, and and then of a night time I come home to my bone broth that I've cooked. It's in the fridge, heated up in the microwave. You know, can't beat it.
So if we shift what comfort is to us, then we can absolutely help people. So
I really notice a difference when I have something sweet, like really processed sweet. I really notice the difference, because there has come a time where I think, oh yeah, you know, like I'll just have a piece of cake, or, you know, and I'll have too much sugar in one day. It slows me up for a couple of days. It slows me up. It really does. I feel sluggish, and I notice it in my body, and that's where I'm becoming more and more in tune with what's happening, you know. Because I'm finding more so now, for me, that food is healing. It's healing for me, you know. Like I'm not only just going for the food, I'm going for you know, like essential oils and how they can sort of like help you too in your lifestyle. It's becoming, it really is a lifestyle change.
So I really love this. So a lot of people will actually say to me, you're so drastic about your health practice, Linda. You know, you swim in the cold water and you're so drastic and it's so, but it's taken me 30 years to get here. So each year I add something new that is sustainable, that's going to bring me more health and open me up more on that level of thinking well and being creative and, you know, who can I help and how can I be creative with all of this? So I would actually say that is that unfortunately for the mainstream, it's erratic to eat green food consistently, great protein, take a swim, move your body, you know, drink in the fresh air, go to retreat. You know, it's really, really vanguard, crazy. But for those that you might rock amongst that are actually the thinkers, the creatives, the, you know, those that are actually achieving and helping others achieve, it's normal. It's a normal world. So jump on board with us if you so desire. We are not freaks. In fact, I still can't get over a drive-through. But you know, so we're not the freaks, but apparently we're the minority. But it doesn't mean that we're the freaks. So if you want to be on board our Ageless Body Retreats, Ageless Body 6 weeks, all delivered online, does not matter where you are. I'm in Melbourne here. Kaz is in New South Wales, but actually she sometimes comes to me from other places around Australia, as do I.
And I'll be coming to a place near you when you least expect it again.
Oh, I know. She got me on a day where I didn't have a shower. So, my God, I wasn't purporting to 90% of my formula that day, and I'll totally admit it. So yes. So how can we help you guys? I'm super happy. We're onboarding for 6-week program. We're onboarding for the Ageless Body Retreat and retreat package for 2 months of coaching. August 31st we're away, but you can be wherever you are in that time, before and after that weekend. And we look forward to looking after you. I've got a photo shoot up there. I've got a film shoot coming up in Florida. I can also meet you in the States. There's lots of beautiful USA people onboarding all the Ageless Body stuff. So I'm very grateful, and it's lovely to spread ourselves out.
Yeah, we need you, darling.
Oh, thank you, Kaz.
We do. We do. We really do.
Trying to make me cry before 1 p.m. It's after 1, before 2 p.m.
Yeah, that's okay.
Haven't cried yet today. Ask Robin. That was yesterday. Oh. All right. Much love, everybody. Okay. Reach out to us, DM us, share the stream. Thanks. Bye.